When discussing the intervention of extraterrestrial forces in Nazi Germany, one cannot ignore Hitler, their failed investment. With funding and energy supplies from companies controlled by the Illuminati, the Nazis spent billions of dollars developing their war machine. Yet, after all they got in return was a disastrous defeat. What happened to the defeated? Stay tuned to this video to uncover the chilling truth behind it. Hitler's vision was considered grand and powerful, but in reality, he was deeply influenced by hallucinogens from Sandoz laboratories. His habitual cocaine use completely distorted his perception. Hitler once confessed that he experienced ecstatic tremors, as if hypnotized by the strange state induced by ecstasy. The man who did not fear the massive military power of the US and the Soviet Union was terrified when receiving a visit from the guiding spirits. According to Hitler, these spirits ordered him to carry out a sacred mission. This mission was to prepare the foundation for the Age of Aquarius, the new era of humanity. Every military and political action of Hitler's was carefully arranged by Nazi astrologers, guided by spiritual leaders trained in Tibet. Those close to Hitler recounted that he often woke up in the middle of the night, screaming and convulsing in panic, but begging for help in a state of paralysis. Afterward, Hitler would stumble and mutter, "He's here, in that corner." But who was he? Could it have been the alien Greys who deceitfully exploited Nazi Germany to conduct genetic experiments before moving on to abductions? There is a possibility that a treaty was signed between the Greys and Nazi leaders, establishing secret underground bases in Germany before they did the same in the US. Evidence suggests that Greys attempted to use the military power of Nazi Germany and fascists. Their goal was to reclaim the planet from the Syrians. The Syrians, who secretly controlled the US and the Allies through the Illuminati, had been involved in a galactic war between the civilizations of Atlantis, Lemuria, and alliances such as the Orion Empire, the Syrian Federation, and the Pleiadian Federation. Fierce battles took place right on Earth, under Syrian control. The Romans worshipped them as gods, and the Syrians founded secret societies such as the Knights Templar, Teutonic Order, and Freemasons. All aristocrats were sworn to keep this secret with their lives. Surprisingly, those who participated did not know that their masters and deities were actually aliens. Those who knew this were sworn to silence, or else the price they paid was their lives. The world was engulfed in wars, conspiracies, and the division of humanity. The Syrians kept humanity in a state of division and weakness, ensuring they would never become a threat. Hitler, in his insatiable thirst for power, led himself down the path of destruction. He was drawn in by promises of supernatural power and may have been manipulated by the alien Greys. These entities exploited him for their dark purposes. They even implanted a chip in Hitler, turning him into a puppet in their hands. Could this just be a theory, or is it a hidden truth? Today, it's known that alien bases inside the Earth are real. Hitler was right about this. He believed that Jews were a form of hybrid humans created through genetic experiments, not pure humans. But he did not realize that all races on Earth, including the Aryans, were the result of interbreeding between aliens and apes. In the final days of World War II, as Nazi cities crumbled under bombs and the military was exhausted, Hitler still believed that superhumans from underground would save them. They dreamed of a miraculous rescue, but in the end, all that remained was disappointment and collapse. Nazi flying saucers quietly transferred to South America, along with a colossal fortune of $20 billion. Meanwhile, their secret rocket technology ended up at Cape Kennedy and the Mission Control Center in the US, where it forever changed the course of scientific history. What do you think about these mysteries? Leave a comment and don't forget to hit subscribe to continue following us on these thrilling journeys of uncovering the truth.